Yep.
I'll switch it up on you. Wait, 1, 2, 3, go.
All right, welcome to this week's edition of the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan, brought to you in part by our good friends out at Three Rivers Boat and RV Storage. Hope you're having a good Saturday all across the good old US of A. It is the start of the Iowa shotgun deer season, shotgun season 1. Congratulations to everybody that's out there braving the cold and the wind. I hope you be safe out there. Remember what we always say, plan your hunt your plan, be safe out there, stay warm, and make sure somebody knows what time you're going to be back and where everybody's at and everything. Just be careful out there. And send me some pics if you get one. I'd love to see it. Show's brought to you in part by our good friends out at Three Rivers Boat and RV Storage in Carlisle, Iowa. $60 a month, 1 month free when you pay for a year. 12 by 50 spine spots. Secure gates that's secured. I don't know what a secure. Secure gates are 24/7. Security cameras all over the place. Discount for multiple spots. If you want to fill out an application and pick your spot, just give Tracy, Dick, and Danielle a call at 515-822-1362, 515-822-1362, and they'll take great care of you. We got a lot to do in the next 2 hours. It's going to be just us. I might try and see if I can get Larry Mack on. Good morning, Mike Rains. Good morning, Jeff Knudsen. Good morning, Brant. Good to see everybody. We got to give away that big fall package today. Today is dedicated to our furry friends. We're going to talk about shotgun season, but we're going to talk about our furry friends. I think I had 3 of my Facebook friends have their dogs pass away this week. And it kind of hit me a little bit because, I lost Muzzy a couple years ago. And I still think of that dog quite a bit. I love that dog. And we had Bo before then. And morning, Michael. And I actually had to take Raven to the ER this week. He got into something he shouldn't have had. And he came upstairs. I was doing some recording. And I came upstairs and he was walking sideways. And it's like, what's going on, bud? And next thing I know, I looked down and his eyes were dilated. And it's like, it is time to get him to the ER. So I took him to the ER, and he's okay. Everything's fine. But my little buddy's only 3 years old, and if that dog wouldn't have made it, you probably wouldn't have heard me today. I would have been crying still because I love that dog. What Brent sent me? Brent sent me something. Oh, Brent's out there working his dogs and stuff. There you go, Brent. So if you want to call in, if you had a loved one that just didn't make it through the year, and you want to give a little shout out, or you're more than welcome to give us a call on the show. And the number to call is 515-244-1350. You can message me here on Facebook Live, and I'll tell everybody for you if you're too shy or you can't get through it without tearing up. And hey, trust me, I totally understand. When Muzzy died, I cried like a baby for several days. And there's still certain times I'll go someplace that I used to take Muzz, or I'll be doing something. I still have his collar hanging on my rearview mirror on my truck. He was always and always will be part of my family, and same as Raven. But we're just dedicating the show to our furry friends this week. And Skippy, if you're listening, bud, I'm so sorry about your buddy. My buddy Skippy Peterson. He was the last one that I saw that lost a pet this week, and it just kind of tore my heart out a little bit. So sorry, buddy. I know how you feel. Charles, good morning. Steve, good morning. Michael, good morning. Good to see everybody on Facebook Live. We got the winners. I'll tell you who won the Iowa Fall hunting package here in a little bit. We got to talk a little bit about the big dinner. Hey, listen to this. Listen to this. I've got the menu for the Outdoor Call Radio anniversary dinner. Are we calling it an anniversary dinner, or are we calling it our celebration dinner? Because we're celebrating our 1 year in existence.
I would just celebration. I think anniversary need to be a little bit further down the line.
Because it'll be a year here next week that we launched. We officially launched in January, but we did the soft launch and everything, and got everything on the line. But Anyway, let me find Tawny over at Central Standard sent me the dinner menu. And what did I do with it? There we go. So we're going to have loaded fries. Ooh, we're going to have cheese curds, Caesar wraps, club sandwiches, cheeseburgers, sliders, and some other little special things. So if you come out to the dinner's on me, and we will make sure that you're taken care of on that. The only thing you're going to be responsible for is your beverage, because we can't buy alcohol or I'm sure they'll if you want water or tea, I'm sure they'll take care of that. But as far as alcohol and stuff, that's on you. And just leave a nice little gratuity for your server. That's the only thing we'd ask. But first 20 people that RSVP at 244-1350, 244-1350, I'm going to give you a one limited edition camouflage Realtree. I'm wearing one right now. Outdoor Call radio hat, and I only got 26 of these made, so you'll be one of 26 people that have these. And you'll have dinner, and you'll get to spend some time with Andrew and I. And we've got some giveaways we're going to do that night on Wednesday. So it's this coming Wednesday at Central Standard Restaurant off University in Waukee. So just give Andrew a call at 244-1350 if you want to come out, and we'll get you on the list. Let's see. CJ Bell was an amazing rescue dog. Here, I gotta pull this up a little bit. CJ, let me see if Andrew, am I catching on something, or that my power cord? Lift you. Thank you. There you go. Sorry. CJ says Belle was an amazing rescue dog from the ARL. Loved her, but God has made those memories of sweet remembrance. There you go, CJ. Michael Waters says his first dog, Spike, died when he was 13. I still have the dog tag hanging from my rearview mirror of my truck. Michael, I can totally relate, buddy. I totally relate, man. CJ says she went out to Central Standard, and they said the food was excellent, and the waitress was awesome. So thank you, CJ. Yeah, we like that. We like going out there. That's why we promote them on the show. They got good food, and they're good people out there. Oh, let's see. What am I doing here? All right, so you will keep the dedications rolling through the show. And I'll just talk about my two dogs real quick before I get into this. Bo was my lab that we had when we moved up here, and he was a cantankerous, lovable lab. He was really good, and as a matter of fact, every night at 9:30, 10 o'clock, he'd sit at the top of the stairs and growl. So it was bedtime. He wanted us to go upstairs and go to bed. And he was a good dog. I know Danny really loved Bo a lot. And then Muzzy, I got Muzzy right after Bo died. I went up to Spencer, Iowa, and I got him. He was my yellow lab. And if you watched me on Channel 8 News when I used to do the Channel 8 News Outdoors Dance segments, Muzzy was the lab I had that would catch the frisbee in the air. I'd throw it and he'd go get it and jump up and grab it in the air and bring it back to me. And actually got him on Outdoors Traditions TV pheasant hunting a couple times. And Muzzy was just a sweet, lovable oaf. Gosh, I love that dog. He'd always sit there and look out the window when I left. Good morning, Bruce. Good to see you. And we had to put him down because he got cancer 2 years ago. But I said this a couple months ago, and I'll say it again. They're just a gift from God. I don't know why dogs don't live 40, 50 years, If there was any fairness or justice in it, dogs would live that long, because I don't know of any other unconditional love that you receive from maybe a horse. Horses are always glad to see you, and they love you. And I had a couple really good horses when I was younger, but I think dogs are right up there, man. They're just well, you spell dog backwards, it's God, right? They're just a gift from God, man. Either way, they're man's best friend. That's my way of looking.
Take that, cats.
Yeah, cats. I had a cat that I really liked. And I'm just, when I was a kid, I had a cat named Tiger that I liked. The cat used to follow me fishing. He'd follow me down to the pond, and he'd sit by me while I fished.
There you go.
Yeah, he was kind of a unique cat, but I'm a dog guy. I've always been more of a dog guy, and
Yeah.
Yeah, I just yeah, old Muzzy, man. I when I go home and I get to meet the Lord, there's a couple questions I'm going to have for him. First one's going to be, why were you so good to me? The second one is, can I see my dogs? And the third one will probably be, can you please, and I don't really need a house on a street of gold. Can you put me on a little cabin by a nice little clover food plot that I could just watch deer every day? Now that would be an awesome heaven for me. So seeing my dogs, and good morning, Jace. Good morning, good to see you. And you watching the phones?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Got
A special announcement. Andrew, after the show, Andrew and I had a talk last week, and Andrew is now the executive producer of the Outdoor Call radio show. So Andrew's been with me several years now. He does a great job. Now I know I nag on him, but that's just me teasing him. I'm not serious when I say he's the world's worst producer. He's really not, because I couldn't do these shows without him. So I hope you realize I'm kidding when I say that stuff. Yeah. Andrew got a raise, and he got a title. Yeah, and he's going to have cheeseburgers next week.
I'm looking forward to cheeseburgers.
Yeah, cheeseburgers are good.
Good shakes too.
Did your cat expect part of your catch? CJ, I always gave him a bluegill. He loved bluegill, man. But that's a great question. Yeah.
We used to have a cat once in a while. Way back when.
Yeah.
Realized we were allergic to cats, and then that ended that.
You're allergic to cats?
Yeah.
You don't get allergic when you come downstairs?
No.
Because Jenny's got a cat. Yeah.
Yeah, the cat tends to stay away. For me, anyway.
Yeah, that's all right.
That's good.
So I had a bunch of questions. We're going to talk about shotgun season here in a second. I had a bunch of questions this week about why are you starting a Bigfoot show? And it's like, well, I already kind of went over that, but I'll talk about it again if you want me to. I get literally half a dozen emails every year. People saying they're seeing something in the woods while they're hunting, while they're hiking. They don't know what it is. They want me to come out and check it out. And I have not done that. I always email them back and said, that's really not my expertise and stuff. Now, but I will say, I do tell them that ever since I was a kid, who didn't watch In Search Of when they were a kid? Come on. That was one of the best TV shows ever. And when I did book reports or something like that, I always wrote about either sharks, whales, Bigfoot, Loch Ness Monster, or ghosts or something like that. That was usually my repertoire. Ooh, there's a nice word for you.
Breaking
Repertoire.
out the big words this morning.
Yeah, for my book reports. But I said, I've been doing. We're still going to do the hunting and stuff and the outdoor shows, because that's my main bread. That's my main stick. That's what I'm known for. And that's my passion. That's what I love. But I do have a love for I love Halloween, and I love talking about reading about Bigfoot and people's encounters and ghosts and stuff like that. And I said, you know what? Since we got the new Outdoor Call radio platform, I can do any kind of show I want, and we can do it every week. And I think we'll go ahead and do that, since there seems to be a lot of interest in it. And I've been getting a lot of emails. People are excited. They want to hear it. They're excited about listening. So it'll be something totally different than we do, and it'll be on Wednesday nights at 7:00. But listen to this. I got one of the best well-known people on the West Coast, out in Washington and Oregon. They just did a documentary film last year called Flash of Beauty. I've got them booked for the first show, and then I've got one of the head people at MUFON, which is the UFO group. He is he's on the East Coast, but he's one of the head people out there. This guy actually goes on tactical submarines for his main job with the Navy. And he was telling me some stuff that absolutely blew my mind. He is going to be a fascinating interview, talking about some of the stuff that while he was on board ship, that the Navy encountered. He saw it. He was there. So that's going to be a really cool interview. And then I got a hold of the guys out in... Good morning, Rick, out there in Arizona. Good to see you. Hey, you'll like this, Rick. I got a hold of the folks at Tombstone, Arizona. There is a little theater out there called the Birdcage. Now, if you've ever watched the OK Corral or Wyatt Earp, That's the theater where they're watching the stage show and stuff. That's an actual theater. It's been out there since Tombstone was founded. Anyway, that's supposed to be really haunted. So they're going to come on and talk about the Birdcage Theater at the Oak out there in Tombstone. I've actually been there. When we went out javelina hunting several years back, I didn't go in, but I got a chance to go and peek inside and stuff. It was pretty cool. Tombstone's a neat little town. Rick said he's been there. There you go, Rick. Isn't that a cool thing? That's cool. But anyway, that's supposed to be pretty cool. So we're going to have them on talking about that. And then I got a hold of a really, really nice lady out in Gettysburg. Good morning, Philip. Philip's down there in Arkansas. That's Bigfoot country down there. Yeah. I got a hold of a really nice lady out in Pennsylvania that does ghost tours in Gettysburg or around Gettysburg. And her name is Jolene, and she's going to come on talking about the ghosts of Gettysburg. So we got some great guests lined up just for the first several weeks of the show. I'm excited. And then we're going to have another gentleman out of Illinois who's written probably over 20 books on ghosts. His name is Troy, and we're going to have him on talking about ghosts and stuff around the Midwest. So, yeah, it's going to be a great launch. I'm looking forward to it. No, it's not my normal stick. But if you like that kind of stuff, I think it's going to be a show that'll be a lot of fun to listen to. So, yeah, and it doesn't cost you a dime. Just cost you your time. So, now we are going to put that on. If you miss it on a Wednesday night, we are going to run it on the app again, like on Saturday or Sunday. But Andrew's going to put that on iHeart, Podbean, Sketcher, Spotify. It'll be all over the place. So if you miss it, you can always subscribe, and it's all you can catch it that way too. But that'll be a lot of fun. Philip, where are you at? Are you home? Mountain Man. Good morning, Mountain Man, out there in Pennsylvania. I was just talking about you. All right, so shotgun season starts today. It is going to run. The first shotgun season is December 3rd through the 7th. Shotgun 2 is December 10th through the 18th. You got to make sure you have a valid hunting license and a habitat fee and a deer tag for the correct season. Make sure you got blaze orange still fits and that your orange isn't faded, and make sure it's 100% blaze orange. You don't want to have any camouflage blaze orange because that's not really legal. Minimum amount of blaze orange required by Iowa law to hunt in the firearms deer season: 100% solid blaze orange vest. The more the better. Make sure you talk to the landowners and our tenant. Make sure that you got permission to hunt, and it's to see if anyone else has permission to hunt the same property. Plan your hunt. Identify the hunt location, who's on the hunt. Outline the role. Describe how the hunt will unfold, and then when the hunters are expected to return, leave a copy or plan, and someone there in case for an emergency, in case somebody's gets lost or whatever. Pick and fill up your antlerless deer tags. There's still deer tags available. Antlerless deer tags in 27 counties. You can go to the GoOutIowaOutdoors.com real-time quota aspects for antlers tag availability. And look, it's 6:19. Let me stop right there. We're going to take a real quick break so I don't get too far behind, and we'll pick it up right there when we come back on 1350 ESPN.
When you're getting ready to outfit your next outdoor adventure, there's one place in Ankeny that's your one-stop outdoor shop. Yep. That's Sportsman's Warehouse. The Sportsman's Warehouse has everything you need from fishing, hunting, firearms, and camping gear that will make any outdoor trip a success. Sportsman's Warehouse carries nationally known brands that have been tried and proven in the field and on the water. Smokers and grills that will cook all your meat easy to prepare. Kayaks and boat gear are also on hand to help you find more fish when you go wet on lot. Sportsman's Warehouse has all the footwear and clothing
for the show
at great prices.
Yeah, I'd do that separate than our outdoors Dan stuff.
Outdoors in comfort and style. If you're traveling, you can also go shop 24/7 at sportsmanswarehouse.com. So next time you're planning your next outdoor adventure, make sure that you check out Sportsman's Warehouse in Ankeny.
You're ready for your next outdoor adventure. Wouldn't it be nice to have high-definition footage as a fun memory of your time in the outdoors?
Google
Well, Tacticam has
Podcasts,
been helping hunters do that very thing. Whether it's one
Overcast.
of our 5.0
Do you want me
or
to
the
send you like
5.0
the email
wild camera,
links
you're going to capture your
to
hunts
like
like
post
never
on
before.
social media or
They can
something?
help you
No,
cover your
I'll let you
fishing
do all that.
trips with a new
Yeah,
Tacticam fish
I don't.
cam
The less I
that's
need to.
waterproof
I got
and
enough.
ready
I
to
got enough
record
to do
some
doing the
awesome
shows during
fishing
the week.
action.
Mm-hmm.
All the Tacticam cameras feature 4K resolution, Wi-Fi compatible, feature live stream capabilities with over 2.5 hours of record time that feature image stabilization that's far above other cameras in its class. The Tacticam remote lets you hook up multiple cameras to one remote.
What's everybody doing today?
Shots like never before. So when you're ready to record your next hunting or fishing adventure, don't forget to take your Tacticam camera. You'll be able to relive your trips like never before. Tacticam.com for more info.
Be a good day to make some deer chili and just sit at home.
Our dogs are part of the family, and we want to protect them at all times.
If you got all your
Live
deer
in an area
tags
that you
done.
want to keep open and not have a traditional fence to
Well, that
protect your
wind
pet.
last night was
No
horrible, man.
worries. Call Chris at Pet
That was
Stop
bad.
Des
It was
Moines.
50
Chris
something miles an
Fulcher
hour.
is
It
the
was crazy.
owner of the Pet Stop franchise in the Des Moines area and has been keeping pets safe
Like
for over
PTSD
19
almost
years.
with
A Pet Stop system will not only
with the
keep your
ratio
pet
and all
from
that.
leaving your desired
yeah.
area outside.
Yeah, you've had
but
a
can
rough
also
way
be
with the
set up
weather,
to keep
haven't
your
you?
pet out of areas in your
Yeah.
home. The Pet Stop system is underground, keeping your property
Can't,
open and
can't
easy
deal
to
with
maintain.
another tree
Plus,
falling.
with a friendly user app on your
Are
phone,
you cutting up deer today, Rob?
system to help your dogs enjoy their playtime.
Man, you
and
are
stay
always
safe
working.
at the same time.
I bet you that wife doesn't even know what. Does she? When you walk in the door, does she say, "Who are you?" You're always gone.
Outdoors Dan recommended and Raven approved.
Oh, that stinks. Rob said it's raining really hard in Pennsylvania right now.
Hi, my name is Jackie, and a little thing that I love about the Chick-fil-A peppermint chip milkshake is the whipped cream and the cherry on top. It's like a little bow on top of this great present of peppermint chip goodness. It tastes like the
I
holidays.
just texted Larry Mack. He
Hey, my
didn't
name is
answer.
Chandler, and a little
Wonder
thing
if he's
I
down
love
at the
about
farm.
Chick-fil-A peppermint
Might
chip
be hunting.
milkshake is the little pieces of the peppermint that you get.
He
For
probably
me,
saw a big
milkshake
old buck
is
on his
chocolate
trail
peppermint
camera and
chip.
went down hunting.
Order
I know Larry
Chick-fil-A
Mack.
peppermint chip milkshake on the Chick-fil-A app today. Available for a limited time. Real customers paid for their testimonials.
Tired or not sleeping or feeling pain all day? Well, you don't have to suffer. Morning, Eddie. Good to see you, Eddie. Have you heard of Emperor One? Emperor One is a U.S.-based company that is helping folks reduce pain every day. I've been using the Emperor One CBD lotion and salve on my knee and back, and I have seen incredible results in pain relief. It's also helping me to stop having to take other medications that can cause me stomach issues to get relief. Emperor One offers lotions, drops, gummies, and other CBD products that have been helping folks all around this country. These products are totally natural and are not habit forming. They will just help you start feeling like your old self again. So if you're looking for a natural way to find pain relief or reduce your daily stress, please go check out EmperorOneCBD.com. How many of them earrings are we giving away? EmperorOneCBD.com, and your days will start feeling better really soon. Oh, Larry said he just tried
when a
calling.
lot of us are working from home, it's even more important to make sure your home is the right temperature and comfortable. Now is a great time to call the experts at Wyckoff Heating and Cooling at 287-6000 to schedule a check on your current heating and cooling systems. Is your house too dry and giving your family issues? A Honeywell dehumidifier system installed with your AC heating system can solve the issue right away. Wyckoff Heating and Cooling is a family-owned and operated business that has been serving Iowa residents and businesses for over 70 years. They offer 24-hour service and programs like the Peace of Mind Plan for less than $15 a month. So if you want more time on the water or in the woods this year, please call the folks at Wyckoff Heating and Cooling for any of your home or business heating and cooling needs. One call to Wyckoff Heating and Cooling will bring you peace of mind under your roof every day.
You're listening to the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan on 1350 ESPN.
Go ahead. Oh, that Larry Mack. Just said I yelled at him. I didn't yell at him. All right, we're going to get Larry Mack on here real quick from Respect the Game TV. He's awake. I thought he was hunting. Andrew's doing that. If you want to check out the Iowa Deer Exchange to see if someone nearby is looking for deer meat, that's a great way for you to do it if you don't always eat all your deer. We eat all our deer, man. We consume as much of it as we can. Matter of fact, I'm gonna probably go out and try and get my doe tag filled. If I don't go and hunt down with Larry this second season, I'm gonna probably just go fill my doe tag because I need more snack sticks. My snack sticks are almost all gone. There is no cost to participate. It is illegal to sell your wild fish or game in Iowa, so don't sell it. But you can give it away. The Deer Exchange, along with the Hush program, which is a great program. I know Milo does a lot of hush deer down there. They allow hunters the opportunity to provide high-quality lean protein to their neighbors. Report your harvest by midnight or the day after it's tagged or before it's to the locker or the taxidermist. The hunters whose name is on the transportation tag is responsible for making the report. Iowa DNR will be working with hunters to collect tissue samples to check for chronic wasting disease. Interested hunters are encouraged to contact a local wildlife biologist to arrange for samples to be collected. If sample quota has been filled, the DNR will assist and submit the sample through the hunter submission system in partnership with Iowa State University, and comes with a $25 fee. Shotgun 1, like I said, is December 3rd through the 7th. Shotgun 2 is December 10th through the 18th.
All right. He's getting me listening.
I'm not going to say anything because I said I wasn't going to say anything anymore. I've got to keep my word. And Jenny got mad at me last week. Larry Mack.
This is going to be fun.
Larry Mack, are you awake, Larry Mack?
I'm trying to figure out how you have an assistant over there starving, withering away without donuts, no long johns. You know he likes apple fritters. The deer hunter. So you're lucky you're not doing an outdoor program this morning because Andrew he'd be holding on tight. He'd be up there probably with the snow geese flying, and all the deer hunters would be looking up in the sky watching Andrew fly by.
Hey,
he's that starving.
I gave him venison tacos Wednesday.
That probably didn't last that long. It's Saturday, Dan.
Yeah, well, I mean, come on. I mean, I should only have to feed him once a week, man. Hey, every time he comes over and helps do the show, Jenny's always got a plate to send him home with.
I know.
Always good. Love Jenny.
Oh, good.
Yeah. Hey, Tuesday's the big day, buddy.
Tuesday's the big day.
Now, we can't say anything yet, can we?
What are you talking about the era?
Are you gonna just say it? Well, if you're gonna say it, then we can talk about it.
Yeah, we're launching a new bow on Tuesday, and it's pretty big deal for sure. Elite's first carbon bow, and it's obviously called the Arrow. There are some teases on social media about it, but you'll learn more about the bow and specs and everything of that nature, on Tuesday when we launch, but it'll definitely launch on the social channels on Tuesday and pretty much all the media feeds as well. Be paying attention for that. But this is a space and a project that Elite's been working on for 3 years, and it is something. And I'll just tell you, I've never been a big advocate or fan of carbon bows. That's just my personal opinion. But because I figure anymore that people are making carbon bows, and carbon, the benefits are it's stiff and lighter, and keep your hand. Does it the riser don't react to temperatures, so cold temperatures. The riser's not going to get super cold on you, so your hands aren't going to be frozen when you touch it in cold temperatures. But the thing is a lot of the carbon bows, especially in recent years, they're up around the same weight as an aluminum riser is. So for the price difference, I could just never justify that. But this one was different. I spent a little bit of time with it, and the engineers did a fantastic job of keeping the bow light. So I like to induce a little bit of weight, have a little bit heavier bow normally, but there's something to be said about having the weight in the right spot. And that's what this bow allows you to do. So if you're running a stabilizer bar, you can really hone in the right weight that's going to allow you to hold super steady. And the bow shoots phenomenal. I've been super impressed with it, and Elite changed my mind about carbon bows. I'll tell you with this one here. So I've been pretty impressed with it. I have been hunting with it for about 3/4 of this season as well, and testing it, and been super, super. The more I shoot it, the more I love it. So.
Well, I'm really proud of you because you answered all three of my questions I was going to ask you. And I don't want to put any pressure on you, but Josh Martin is watching us on Facebook Live right now, and so watch your P's and Q's.
I literally just set up straight, and I'm literally facing the corner right now. I'm not even going to turn my head if Josh Martin's watching.
Boy, have you been seeing the pictures that Chris Hall's been doing on Facebook? Chris is a really good team member from Pure Whitetail, and boy, I tell you what, that one he did of the White Lightning dust, that was a great pick, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, it's awesome. The Pure Whitetail is man, I could sit here all day and talk about Pure Whitetail, and people ask me too, what product works the best? What product works the best? And I can't give you a product that works the best because and this is no crap. It just, it just works.
Yeah.
When you're consistent using it, if I'm using this product over here on these scrapes and I'm consistent using that product on there, I'm going to get deer pictures. No questions asked. You're going to get deer pictures. If I'm going to use premium buck and bed it up over here, and I'm going to use Spellbound and Trance over here on on the other side of the farm, and you continue to do that, you're going to get pictures.
Yeah.
It's that simple. Now, you don't want to go in and just stink up the place and overload their senses with every single scent they have in one location. But if you're consistent using those right there, there's no way that's not going to be productive for you.
Well, I mean, we got 600 acres that we share with Philip, and and we put out mocks every June or July. I mean, and we consistently have pictures from June or July until we get ready to hunt. It's crazy.
Yeah, well, like I said, and it just amazes me every year.
Yeah.
And I've literally transformed the farm in Missouri on the way they travel just by utilizing Pure Whitetail alone, because of making mock scrapes in the summertime, and it literally changed the way they travel the farm, and allows me to get in and hunt where I need to, and so it's an awesome product. They do a great job, and they're a great company. Obviously, the staff and everybody, at Pure Whitetail, it's like nothing you've ever seen before. It's a huge family that cares about not only their success but your success as well, and I'm happy to be a part of it. I know you are as well, there's great folks.
Yeah, I wish I lived closer to Ohio. They just started the 3D League. I saw some pictures. If I lived closer, I go. I just like hanging around. It's always fun watching them two argue and stuff.
Yeah.
Him and Grant, that's the highlight of my week is when they do those Facebook Lives because it's hilarious.
Yeah, you got Team Josh and Team Grant.
Yeah,
no doubt.
Yeah. Yeah, and I'm sitting there drinking my Highland Grog coffee. Got my little Highland Grog. That's Jenny's favorite coffee now. We love that. But I just, I liked Josh and Grant when I met them at Donovan's turkey hunting, and then you and Philip got me hooked on doing the dust and doing the mock scrapes, and then using it on Respect the Game TV with the decoys. And I gave all the credit in the world to when using my wind scent units. I used that Cache scent cartridge, which is Pure Whitetail, and I shot both my deer on the second set in Iowa and second set in Kansas. And I was running. I mean, I give Pure Whitetail all the credit.
No, it's like I said, when used effectively, it's going to be. People can be skeptical. That's fine, but I'm just saying, don't knock it till you try it. You got to try it, and I'm skeptic about anything I try new in the woods. I'll just be honest with you, I am, and it's proven to me that that's all I can say.
Well, Larry Mack, let me say it like this: you one of the reasons. I mean, Larry, folks, I don't know if a lot of you know this or not. I know some of you do, but Larry was actually one of my sponsors on Outdoors Traditions TV and the radio show. Larry's the media director for the outdoor group for Elite and Slick Trick and Scott Archery, Custom Bow Equipment. There's 9 brands, Larry Mack?
Yes, sir.
Yep. So I've been working with Larry for a long time, and then when I just love Ryan, Larry, and Paul. I love what they do. We got the same mindsets on a lot of things. And we one of the things that I love about you, and I don't probably say this enough, is you won't promote something unless you honestly believe in it. And I've been like that for 25 years on the radio. If I don't believe it, then I ain't talking about it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, to me, that's the way to be. If I'm a believer and I use it and I'm consistently using it, it's pretty easy to talk about.
Right.
I can tell you, man, yeah, it works great from this time to this time. And for me, this is how I use it or whatever. If I'm not that sure about it, I don't really want to talk about it because I feel like I'm not telling somebody the truth. I'm always going to tell you the truth of whether I like it, whether it works, the good, the bad, the ugly, whatever. I mean, because that doesn't mean that it's going to be the same for you, but that's how it was for me. But anyway.
Yeah. Tommy Allen said tell you hi.
Hey, me?
Tommy's in Ohio watching us right now too. So, hey, all right, well, yeah, Josh, thanks, buddy. We appreciate you. And I'll tell you one more thing about Josh and Grant at Pure Whitetail, folks. And I talked about this for, 3 weeks when I got back from the bash. I've never seen anything like that, Larry. I mean, the much as they give back to their people that are on their field staff. And, I mean, literally, they gave thousands and thousands of dollars back to their field staff that weekend. I can't wait to go back this next June. It's going to be awesome.
Yeah, it's a special group of people. Josh and Grant developed something there that brought a lot of hunters and outdoorsmen alike to, come together and have one common goal, and that's to see each other succeed too.
Yeah.
So, so it's definitely a treat to see. If anybody out there is interested in becoming a Pure Whitetail field staff member, there's ways to do that. You can reach out to Dan or myself or Respect the Game or even Pure Whitetail, and we can help facilitate that and make sure it happens. So.
Yeah, Sean Lotz over there in Illinois, he's like one of the closest distributors. He does a good job with Pure Whitetail stuff too. So.
For sure. Yep.
Hey, now going back to the era, I've been doing a lot of research because I've been shooting a bow for 34 years, and I didn't know a lot about carbon, to be honest with you. I did not know that carbon was actually 20 times stronger than aluminum.
Yeah, it is. The thing, and with it being lighter, the problem is, there's challenges whenever it comes to, because processes have to change whenever manufacturing, through the manufacturing process, because it's a different material.
Yeah.
So if it makes sense, carbon will be maybe softer, I guess, or a little bit different for a machine to go to than it will be than aluminum. So tooling, everything's different, and the way that it reacts to everything's different. So there is kind of a hill to climb and to figure out what the best formula is, and that's why you see a lot of times too with bow companies, a carbon bow looks totally different than their aluminum bow. They're trying to put the weight in the right areas and make it, as rigid as they possibly can. We were able to, Josh and the team up there, over the last 3 years, pretty much, in a lot of different renditions of risers, has been able to keep the bow looking like more like an aluminum bow with the cages and so on and so forth. And keep everything looking. I was really, really pleased with the way this bow turned out and looked, and can't wait till Tuesday to be able to share it with folks.
Yeah, it's pretty nice. And you've been shooting the Omni all summer or fall, and you shot several deer with that as well. And you said you liked the Era as much as you did the Omni, if I remember right.
If I were to have to choose, I would have a tough choice. They both shoot really, really well. And I say that, and I know people are like, oh, well, he works for the company, but like I said, I can literally tell you. I would tell you if I was leaning more towards one than the other, and it's truly not. Just all the way from setup and setup to just going ahead and shooting. Like I said, I've never been a carbon fan, but the engineers at least proved me wrong.
Yeah.
They changed my mind, and I'll own that. I would have never said I'm going to go buy a carbon bow, or I'm going to go, be interested in a carbon bow.
Yeah, that SP cam system is on both bows. And hey, folks, he's been raving about that Omnia since the summer. I mean, so that Era must be. I think I've seen it for like 10 seconds. I think Larry showed me real quick, but it looked pretty nice. So I can't wait till Tuesday. I know Mark over at Archery Field and Sports is going to have one when that launches. So if it's a good bow if Mark ordered one.
There ain't no doubt. I'm super excited about it. We can't wait to get it out there. And Can't wait till Tuesday to show everybody what it is, and you know, like I said, it's carbon, carbon's not for everybody. Just like everybody's got their own, everything that's subjective, I guess. So
yeah.
So, but if you haven't shot a carbon bow, or you have shot a carbon bow and haven't been happy with one in the past, just go shoot one. Go up to Mark's, go somewhere, find one, go shoot one and see if you like it. Because I'm telling you, this one's different than every other carbon bow out there.
Yeah, Mark and Nick and everybody over there at Archery Field and Sports was they were super impressed with the Omnia. So I'd say go shoot them both.
Yeah, for sure.
And just get the one that feels the best for you. But there you go. All right, man. I got to take a quick break, Larry Mack. You want to hold through, or you got to go?
Yep. No, I'm good. I'm good. I'll hold.
Okay, we'll keep you on. We'll be right back with Larry Mack right here on 1350 ESPN.
Are you getting ready for hunting season? Well, you've done your homework, and now the time is getting close. One thing after you've harvested that deer or wild game, where are you going to take it? Well, I have an answer. The Milo Locker in Milo, Iowa. The Milo Locker has been processing wild game and general locker animals for over 15 years. Daryl and Angie are the owners, and they take great pride in the fact that they do everyone's order the way the customer wants it. You can have your deer, moose, elk, or even bear processed and hand-wrapped, cut to your specifications. If you like tasty snacks, Daryl does a great job making snack sticks, summer sausage, and jerky with all sorts of cheese and spice combinations. They do a ton of deer each year at the Milo Locker, and they do each order like it was their own. So if you get lucky this year and need a good locker, try the Milo Locker. Check them out today or just
there you go, Hoyt.
Call at 641-942-6231.
Morning, Ed.
On your way to some great
Good to see you.
If you're into the outdoors, whether it's camping, hunting, or fishing, you want your camping setup to be easy and stay as comfortable as possible. Campsite has been helping folks enjoy the outdoors as
thing is, I got out in the garage this morning and got outside. I knew it was cold last night when Raven had to get up at 2 in the morning and go pee. His little butt was back in that house like in 10 seconds. Usually he got to go out and stretch, got to sniff the air, see if the deer are out there. His little butt was boom and boom back. Morning, David. How's things in Kansas?
They also specialize in sleeping bags, camping tables, cooking prep units, chairs, and other fine quality outdoor products. With over 17 years of field testing all these...
It's kind of weird not being down there, David. Usually I'm out there late season. It's weird being tagged out already. I love hunting Kansas late season. That's a trip.
That's campsite.com.
Especially if it's cold.
Hi, this is your old friend Speed over at Speed's Golf Cars, located in Walleye.
Cold and crisp, I bet.
Hop on over here. We've got a nice selection of new.
Is it still rifle season, David, or is that over?
Nice selection of new onward cars, as well as a good mix of utility carts as well. We've got a number of pre-owned golf carts in all types of price ranges, available with fancy wheels, stereo. We've got it here at Speed's Golf Cars. Let the folks at Speed's handle your golf cart needs. Check out our website for a complete inventory at speedsgolfcars.com.
Morning,
so
Fishing Dave.
The tank. Where are you going for a great meal that won't break the bank? Well, why not fill up at Central Standard Restaurant in Waukee? There's more than great burgers and handmade ice cream shakes waiting for you at Central Standard Restaurant. They specialize in great food like buttermilk fried chicken, smoked pulled pork, grilled salmon, or an Iowa pork tenderloin, to name just a few. Central Standard Restaurant features a large menu that will be sure to please even the pickiest ones in your crew. The daily mac and cheese specials will bring a smile to any kid from 5 to 50. The shakes are just like Mom and Dad had back in their day, cold, tall, and amazing. Central Standard Restaurant features shakes like birthday cake, cookie dough, strawberry cheesecake. Chocolate, strawberry, and vanilla are always available as well. From large screen TVs and plenty of local and domestic brews, you'll be relaxed and enjoying your time at the Central Standard so much, it'll become one of your go-to places. Carry-out is always available at Central Standard. Central Standard Restaurant is located at 1222 Southeast University in Waukee, Iowa. Just a short drive from anywhere. Central Standard Restaurant, the perfect place to fill your tank when you're hungry.
Hi, this is Dr. Don Gilbert from New Life Counseling Services with offices in West Des Moines and Ankeny, Iowa. I know things can be tough in the world today. I see it every day. People dealing with relationship issues, parenting struggles, anxiety, depression, or folks just looking for a new direction or plan in their life. If you find yourself struggling and are looking for someone to help you find answers to a better relationship, a marriage, or just helping with everyday stress, please consider calling me.
I bet, Dave.
We offer a family-friendly, straightforward approach to helping you to get through the layers of stress that can be harmful to your health, relationships, and your work. The staff at New Life offer one-on-one sessions that get right to the heart of the matter. We work with you so you can discover better choices on how to handle the issues you might be dealing with in your life. When you're looking for someone to listen to you, we're here. Please consider calling us for a confidential appointment at New Life. 515-225-4006 in West Des Moines or 964-5003 in Ankeny. Also find us 24/7 at newlifecounseling.com. We are here to help you when you need us.
They're one of America's favorite fish to go after. Whether you call them old papermouth or a slab, folks love to chase after the tasty crappie. And the folks at PureCrappie.com are waiting to help you limit out your next fishing trip. Whether you dip, troll, or cast for them, PureCrappie.com has the baits, tackle, and apparel every crappie angler will appreciate. So before you head to your favorite fishing hole, head on over to PureCrappie.com. That's PureCrappie.com. They will help you catch more fish.
This is the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan on Des Moines Sports Leader, 1350 ESPN.
All right, welcome back to the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan on 1350 ESPN. I got Larry McCoy on from Respect the Game TV and the Outdoor Group. We're talking a little deer. So, Larry Mack, I know you got several more hunts to do this year for the TV show. I'm gonna probably get out late season. We got Philip Vanderpool coming up late season, muzzleloader. You know, this time of year, crops are out. You've been out on your ground down in Missouri with checking out all the food plots from Backwoods Wildlife Products. They changed the name. It was Backwoods Attraction. Now it's Backwoods Wild. What is it?
Backwoods Premium Wildlife Products.
Yep. With that warm weather, did you start seeing things green up again?
Actually, it's funny. I did, with the drought down here because it was, it was extremely dry. The food plots took off with great, and then with, obviously they had that water. So they kind of took a turn for the worse, and not horrible, but they definitely weren't as good as they should have been had they gotten some water.
Yeah.
But and then, with this warm weather, and then we had a little moisture, I started seeing a lot of that stuff coming right back, and which I'm thankful for, because as we get into the colder months, it's definitely going to provide a lot more tonnage and a lot more food for deer to eat. Not as much as I would like, but it's better than nothing. But it started greening back up, and which is good. And down here in Missouri, after the gun season and stuff, the major firearm season, so we still have the the muzzleloader season stuff to go, or primitive weapon season, I guess, to go down here. But deer definitely seems like on a little bit different pace. The weather seems to be winding down. I think a lot of the bucks, as they seem to be resting up, the cameras have been really, really sparse and dead as far as what I've seen. Even out seeing, looking at deer, haven't been seeing near the number of deer as you'd expect. Coming off the rut and coming off a rifle season, but but slowly and surely, I'm starting to see a little bit more movement. I think that the deer are resting. There's less does that are going to be in estrus right now, so if there are bucks in the area, they're going to be where she's at, not just out roaming around. And the ones that aren't near that, they're going to be concentrating on resting up and getting back on the food sources and travel routes to get to there.
Yeah, didn't you tell me that you actually saw bucks down here the last couple of weeks that you had never seen before?
Yep. Some new bucks that had showed up, whether it be small deer or smaller, younger deer, or in a couple decent sized deer as well. Up around the 3, 4, 5 year. Yeah, there has been some new deer start to show up as well, and they're more consistent as well on the farm. So that's why I said they're kind of in that transition phase right now. I think coming off of the rut to where they're trying to figure out, and try to rest up based upon the long month that they have, but haven't had hardly any rest, and try to feed back up and see if they can't get some weight put back on. Because some of them, you can tell they've lost a lot of weight. The pictures I am getting of deer that we're getting early in the year, I mean, body-wise, they lost a lot of weight.
Yeah, night and day difference. As soon as hunting season's over too, folks, one of the things I've learned from doing the Healthy Herd show with Ben from Backwoods Premium Wildlife Products every week on the Outdoor Call Radio app. Is as soon as hunting season's over, that's when you want to get your mineral out to help those deer replenish and get their immune resistance built back up. You want to get those does so they got the vitamins and minerals they need while they're carrying the fawns, and there helps with their lactation later in the year. I always waited till like after we start shed hunting and stuff to get out, but you want to do that right away as soon as hunting season's over. So I know I'm going to switch that up this year on the lease and over at Andy's and stuff, Larry Mack.
Well, no doubt. The longer the minerals there, the more effective it can be for the deer. The deer are going to be able to utilize it.
Yeah.
So you're getting the benefits out of it. The deer are getting the benefits out of it the sooner that they can get to it. And, because it's pretty stressful on those deer. The rut, everybody really likes the rut, but, every farm is a little different based upon the deer density and buck to doe ratio and so on and so forth. But it's, the quicker that they can get those minerals and get the things they need to replenish their bodies, the better off you're going to be.
Yep.
So because it does, dictate to the following year's antler growth and all the way to, fawn health and everything. So you want to try to keep the deer as healthy as possible.
Yeah. Well, and also too, real quick, we only got a minute left, Larry, but if it looks like we got another drought or a summer that we're going to have less rainfall, there's a couple different things that are more drought resistant than others for food plots. So like Bachelor Pad, it's got those cowpeas and the vetch and stuff in there. Chicory is also drought resistant. So when you're planning your food plots next year, kind of keep that in mind, folks. That way, when you get that stuff out in August, September, you're still going to have good food plots in for October.
Yeah, and mainly look to if you're planting food plots in the spring, you're going to want, most likely you're going to get some spring rains, so the stuff's going to germinate and it's usually how's it going to last through the summer months, whenever that, and you got to think too is in the summer months the variety of food is that food is plentiful. They've got beans and soybeans and all the row crop and everything else, all of the native vegetation. So you're just adding to what the vegetation that's already there, and so therefore you usually have a pretty good stand if you can withstand the drought. But with that being said, you're right. Once you get into the fall, pay attention to what's planted around you and make sure you have a good variety of food for the wildlife as well. So if you have a lot of beans, row crop, or even brassicas on one side of your product, which is turnips and any broadleaf like that, you may want to look into putting oats or wheat or a different variety in another area of your farm, just to get to hold the deer there longer.
Absolutely. Hey, Larry Mack, where can they find Respect the Game TV?
Sportsman's Channel, you can, all the social media platforms, YouTube. If you haven't subscribed to Respect the Game YouTube, go do that, because we're putting out YouTube shorts. We're putting out a lot of different content, RTG Living episodes. We got a bunch of those lined up, so they're going to be cycling through as well, a bunch of new content. Instagram, Facebook, Sportsman's Channel, everywhere you can find us. So if you have a question about anything, whether it be gear, whether it be hunting, whatever, we'd love to engage with folks as well, so we'd be more than happy to try to answer. If we don't have an answer, we'll make sure we get you one.
Yeah, here in a couple of weeks, we're going to start doing that big giveaway for that Triple H whitetail deer hunt. We're giving away an elite bow, shoulder mount, and some other big stuff on that. So we'll start giving that away or letting people qualify probably right before Christmas, right, Larry?
Yep, right around that time frame for sure. Man, time's flying, the year's going by, so get outside and enjoy the outdoors for sure, because like I said, time's flying by. Before long, the crappie are going to be spawning. So,
yeah, pure crappie. Here we come.
That's right.
Yeah. All right, Larry Mack. Thanks, buddy. I'll talk to you later.
All right, we'll see you and get Ender a donut.
I will. I'll see you later. There he goes, Larry Mack. Good fella right there. Good morning, Ryan. Good morning, Kevin. Good morning, Jeff. Jeff Lick and Grow from Backwoods Premium Wildlife Products. Lick and Grow is what I use. A good mineral. We'll be right back on 1350 ESPN.
Taping your own hunts is an exciting way to capture the moment. Fourth Arrow camera arms can help you video easier in the field. They're extremely lightweight, durable, and easy to pack. Their patented shoulder system is also very adaptable to any tree or ground blind setup.
How'd I get so close behind again?
Affordable and easy to set up for various wind directions. Multiple camera arms are available, including the
I think those brakes are getting long.
and Stiff Arm Elite. They're made of high-quality aluminum or carbon, depending on what you choose. For ground blind hunters, there's the tripod and monopod options. They're quiet and maneuver easily within the blind. All models can handle consumer video and perform quietly in the field. You can even custom pick your setups with Fourth Arrow camera arms. If you're looking to tape your hunts this season, check out FourthArrowCameraArms.com. Outdoors Dan approved for the field for great video action.
We all want the deadliest broadheads out there. Have you tried a Slick Trick?
Yes, I have.
Tricks are one of the most accurate and deadliest broadheads on the market.
Yes, they are.
Slick Trick just added to their arsenal with a new Torch Slick Trick.
Yes, they did.
This mechanical head is a clear game changer. The Raptor Trick, Viper
Love that
Trick,
Raptor
and
trick.
Magnum heads are still available, as well as the standard Slick Trick.
Yes, he does, David. Larry Mack's a good guy.
Broadhead. They all offer bone-crushing penetration
Yep.
with superior cutting diameters. They feature an all-steel ferrule Alcatraz blade lock system to prevent broadhead failure.
There you go, Jake. Good morning, man. I bet it is cold out there this morning, buddy. That wind's horrible.
Gear they can depend on 100%
Morning,
of the
Wolfie.
time.
Good to see
wait
ya.
all season for that shot. Don't trust it to a head that may not deliver a short recovery. For more info, go online to www.slicktrick.net. This year, trick 'em with Slick Trick broadheads and tag your game.
That's it. Last one. Morning, Tony.
You love hearing that old Tom sound off while you're in the field. Well, then you need to check out Alive Action
Yeah, let's come back
Decoys.
after
Hey
this.
guys, it's Outdoors Dan here. Alive Action Decoys are one of the most realistic decoy systems you can deploy while
Yeah,
you're
David, I
field
shot.
turkey hunting.
I shot.
Wade and Teresa
Well, I
Gobbler
shot my
will
buck in
take
Iowa with the
Gobbler
assailant.
decoy and then apply their
But that
pattern
Raptor trick and that
that
one, my
allows you to
Kansas
raise
buck,
your decoy
that was
jump
nasty,
down,
man. That thing,
move it side
I
to
hadn't seen a
side,
blood
and
trail
you
like that
follow
in
Tom up
a
and
long
back
time.
while
That thing
it's
was
on the
crazy.
platform. Alive Action Decoys are so amazingly
That
lifelike.
Raptor trick ate his lunch. I shot that muley out of Montana with that
Plus, the
Raptor
good
trick
thing is they're made right here
at Trophies
at the
Plus
Gold
Outfitters,
US event.
Mike and Nestor's place.
More
And
information about
I watched
Alive
that.
Action
I
Decoys,
saw
please
that
check them out on
Kansas
Facebook
buck
or
go down
call them
on camera,
at 815
and I saw that we saw that
674-1626.
Montana mule deer go down
Take it
on
from me,
camera.
Outdoors Dan. They're going to help you be
Ate
more
his lunch.
successful in the field this year.
You're listening to the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan on 1350 ESPN.
All right, only got a minute here, and then we gotta take just a couple minute break, and then we'll be back hour number 2. But last year, hunters reported harvesting over 103,000 deer, down from 109 and 20. I think we're going to be up a little bit compared to last year. So we come back, we're going to give away that fall hunting package. I got some more stuff to tell you about, and we'll go from there. We'll be right back on 1350 ESPN. Oh, I believe it, David. That Raptor trick's that thing's amazing, and it flies like a dart. I mean, it's just
favorite
gone.
outdoor spot is your hunting.
I think I've
fishing, or
shot
utility knife ready
3
for
bucks
any
with that
task?
Raptor trick now.
Well,
I
if
got
you
my
use the
muley,
original
I
work
got my
sharp knife and
Kansas
tool
buck,
sharpener before you
and I
left,
shot my
you bet they
Iowa
are.
buck
The work
last
sharp
year
knife
with
and
that
tool
one,
sharpener is designed to sharpen every knife
or the
you
year
own.
before.
By using changeable, flexible abrasive belts,
Yeah.
the sharpening system is able to sharpen.
And
a
I've always
variety of
been a
knives,
fixed broadhead
including
guy.
curved and serrated knives,
Kind of
tonto
changed my
blades,
mind,
fillet
especially if
knives,
it's windy.
gun
Out there in
knives,
Kansas,
axes,
it gets
and
so,
even
well, you
kitchen
know that you
knives.
live out
The
there.
work sharp knife
It's
and
so
tool
windy
sharpener
out there.
with precision angle sharpening guides and flexible
It is
abrasive
cold,
belts
Aaron.
to ensure
I
the
agree with
proper
you
20-degree
100%, buddy.
angle
It's
every
cold out
time.
there.
Each work
It's so
sharp
windy
knife
out
and tool
there,
sharpener
David.
is
That thing
assembled in
fly.
the
I mean,
USA
it just
by a
cuts through that
family-owned
wind,
operating
man.
company. Customer service is always a call
I
away.
love that head.
So if you love the outdoors and depend on a sharp knife, consider checking out one of the Work Sharp knife and
I haven't
tool
shot the torch yet. Larry smoked several deer with the torch. Good morning, Hank.
or anytime.
How you doing, buddy? Happy late birthday.
That's WorkSharpTools.com.
When it comes to archery, nothing is more important than making sure.
Now, I think
your
Larry
arrows
said
are
that
flying
Assailant
the way
was
you
one
need
of his
them to.
favorites.
That's why Pine Ridge Archery makes some of the straightest and quietest
For
vein
whitetails, that Raptor trick's awesome. But you know, that Viper trick and that standard, if you're going elk hunting or moose hunting, that'd be my choice.
Like no other.
Just
Pine
depends
Ridge
what you're going
Archery
after.
Products is more than vanes. They offer gear like the Quick Stand to keep your bow ready at all times when you're hunting from the ground. Pine Ridge Archery makes all these products in the U.S. and will always help your accuracy. Pine Ridge has everything you need to outfit your bow.
Ken, they are awesome people, aren't they? Esther and Mike.
And glue. They have
I've been friends with them for a long time. You won't find nicer people. They're super nice people, and they got some nice antelope out there. I shot a bruiser out there too.
Please go to PineRidgeArchery.com. That's www.PineRidgeArchery.com.
Well, you just need to find you a place you can get up to, David. I'd like to get one more elk under my belt.
Pine Radio Group Station. Did you hear the news? The Olive Tap has a brand new location in the district of Prairie Trail in Ankeny, and is now serving fresh salads and
Hey,
sandwiches.
don't forget the Olive Tap. They got those brine tubs. If you like to grill and smoke a lot of stuff through the year, go out. Want a great little Christmas gift that's not a lot of money? Go out to the Olive Tap in Ankeny and get that brine tub that collapses, and it's got a built-in cutting board. Man, for ribs or any kind of game birds, your turkeys, your briskets, that's the ticket right there, man.
Including raspberry, strawberry, hickory barbecue.
That's awesome, David.
Dark chocolate, and many more.
That would have been cool.
Carries sauces, spices,
I did a pack-in elk hunt one time. It was a lot of fun up in Montrose, Colorado. That was pretty cool.
Stop by the Olive Tap at the district of Prairie Trail.
We went up to about 10,000 feet and slept in an outfitter tent. That was pretty cool. It's pretty up there, too.
Let's talk about a story, an Iowa story about a dream that took several years to come true.
Man, that had to have been 17, 18 years ago.
Distilling Company. These fine
That was a long
distilled
time
whiskeys, gins, and vodkas were born
Oh, there
from
you go,
the labor
David.
of Rob and Christina Taylor. It's amazing hearing the customers' descriptions of how unique each bottle looks and how each spirit tastes and satisfies with every sip.
I tell you what,
From the
that Montrose area, that's beautiful over there.
or the robust mulberry.
I like eastern Colorado too. You get down there by Trinidad, Walsenburg, those mustache. What is that? The Spanish Peaks. That's an awesome hunting area too. I love that.
They're located at 1400 West
That's where I shot both of my elk actually.
Revelton Distillery
On-
fine spirits
over on
are
the
also
Spanish
available
Peaks
at your
area.
local grocery and other retailers around Iowa. Please check them out online at ReveltonDistillery.com.
Yeah, I'd like to make
or
it out
visit
there at
them
least
the
one more
distillery.
time.
If it's time to celebrate or just time to sit back
Super nice
and
people out
unwind,
there, too.
well, then it's time for a Revelton moment.
Trails are not always easy. That's why your boots need to fit and perform when you're outdoors. Itasca Footwear has been helping
Last
folks
one.
on their adventures for over 40
Just seemed like they loaded the brakes long.
Itasca learned over the years
Are they
that
5?
using only the
I told them to
highest
keep them
quality
5
materials
minutes.
and hardware is the way to make footwear for the whole family in all situations. Whether you're out elk hunting,
There you go,
chasing
David.
moose, or
I love
whitetails,
antelope, man.
riding
That's good
snowmobile
eating.
trails or ice fishing in sub-zero weather.
Get out there and
Itasca
you start
Footwear
smelling that sage.
not only a great fit, but
Everybody should at least do one of those. Everybody should go out west one time to hunt. It's totally different than hunting in the Midwest. But it's pretty neat experience.
Enjoy their day. Look for Itasca Footwear, trusted by millions of customers at most major and family-owned retails. For more information or footwear styles, please go to www.itascabrands.com. Itasca Footwear. They will keep you on the move.
This is the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan on Des Moines Sports Leader, 1350 ESPN.
All right, welcome back to hour number 2. Hour number 2 is brought to you by the fine folks at Elite Archery. We just had Larry Mack on. That new carbon bow is going to drop on Tuesday. Go check it out at Archery Field and Sports or an Elite dealer near you. It's a new era at the Outdoor Group. So I'm so glad he said that, because I didn't know what I could say and what I couldn't say. I'm telling you. Yeah, I got one. So we need to give away. We did on the Outdoor Call Radio app. We do a lot of contests just to say thank you for everybody that's. Morning, Bill. just nice enough to watch us or listen to us every week. We got, if you're listening for the first time, if you don't know what that is, Andrew and I basically have our own radio station now. We have the only outdoor, 24 hours, 7 day a week outdoor topic related radio station. So you can go to your iPhone, your Android, Alexa, and just download the Outdoor Call Radio app. This is what it looks like. It's totally free. I will never charge you to download that or listen. I will always be free for listeners. And because I want that information out there. And we got a great lineup. We're going to be adding to the lineup. We got a new couple new shows coming out, including that new paranormal thing we're going to do on Wednesday nights, the Unknown Files. So, and I know people go, well, that's not a hunting show. I go, well, it's kind of a hunting show. We're just hunting for Bigfoot. So it's something different. We're going to have fun with it. And if, it's not going to be for everybody, but if you like that kind of genre, if you always kind of like those, stories, I'll tell you what, I've never seen or heard anything Bigfoot related in the timber. Never have. But and I used to be one of the worst skeptics probably out there. I mean, for years on the radio, I always say, they're drinking Kool-Aid. I mean, there's nothing out there. But I'll be honest with you, my position's I've gotten way more open-minded about some stuff the last couple of years from talking with different biologists. And I've been talking to some people that, some of the vocalizations that they've got on recording, there's linguists and stuff out there that certified it's not fake. I talked to some anthropologists that actually said some of these castings that they're getting done now, there's no way they're fake because of the deformities. And they said you'd have to be a podiatrist to know the anatomy of the foot to do the ridges or the way the foot is flexing and doing that. It's just not somebody out there with a big old wood Bigfoot. Because when the print or the track is laid, they're seeing flexor muscles and all this. I mean, it's fascinating stuff. So I'm a little more open-minded than I used to be. But no, I've never heard or seen anything. I'm very open and honest about that with everybody. But, the thing about this is it's something that's kind of cool. Like I said, I always enjoyed talking about it reading about it when I was younger. I'm kind of reliving my youth through this show, actually. So anyway, hey, I came across a great ghost story, and it's with the First Nation people. Have you ever heard the legend of Lone Dove and Falling Rock, Andrew?
Can't say that I really have.
So in Lakota Sioux, out in the Rockies, Lone Dove was an Indian princess.
Yeah.
And one of the braves in the tribe that was in love with her was Falling Rock. So it was like a really majestic love story, like Romeo and Juliet, but in Native American culture. Mm-hmm. And they were going on their honeymoon, and they were up in the Rockies, and something happened. It doesn't really say. It's kind of vague on what happened, but basically what happened, they were up in the Rockies. They were traveling to go from. They were moving the tribe. And they were like a part of the scouting party. So they were up ahead, and there was a landslide, and Falling Rock expired. He fell and expired to his death. And she never got over it. She never remarried. Lone Dove, she mourned him the rest of her life. I mean, it was just a tragic love story, right? And to this day, out in that area where that happened at, they still celebrate it, and they still mourn. And everywhere you go around those mountain areas, they have actually dedications or memorials set up for people to remember that story. Have you ever been out that way?
Oh, I don't think I've been to that part. No.
Okay, if you ever go out to the Rockies areas, out in past the Dakotas and towards you get out to Montana, upper in western Wyoming, that's where all this happened. If you ever get out there, and if you see a bright yellow sign that says "Look out for Falling Rock," you know that's what happened.
Oh, that's good.
Did you like that?
I like it.
Yeah, that's actually a true story, but not about the Falling. I kind of embellished that a little bit. I thought that I'm going, what can I do to twist this to make it a little funny?
I was wondering where something was going to come into play there.
Yeah, thank you very much. I'll be here all week. Try the veal. Look out for Falling Rock. I think that's romantic, man.
That's great.
All right. So we told everybody we were going to give the screenshot contest away. So on the app, if you listen, we just talked to Larry Mack. We're going to be giving away a big Kansas whitetail hunting package next year. Now you need to listen to the app to learn how you can get qualified for that. We'll let you know when that launches. We're gonna do two things. We're gonna promote it on Respect the Game TV, and we're gonna promote it on the Outdoor Call Radio app. Okay. But whoever wins that's going to get a brand new bow. I don't know if it's probably going to be an Omnia, which is a little bit over $1,000 bow. You're going to get a $4,500 whitetail hunt. The Triple H Outfitters. That'll be your meals, your lodging, your guiding. The only thing I won't include is your tag and transportation back and forth and your gratuity. Whenever you go to an outfitter, if you've never been, you should always tip your guides. Okay, always tip your guides. And it doesn't have to be $700-800, but a good rule of thumb is should always at least tip your guides at least 10% of what your hunt, because they rely on that for their salary. Okay, always make sure you take care. Morning, Rick. How you doing, Rick Seeker? Good to see you. Jake loved my falling rock story. Thank you, buddy. Morning, Curtis. Good to see you. So we'll let you know how that's going, but we always try to do something fun on there. So this was the winner of this is going to get a brand new pair of Itasca hunting boots. Is going to get a $50 gift card to Game Hide and a gift box to Soldier Boy Jerky. So I went ahead and I filled out all the qualifications, all the people that qualified on the thing. And I went ahead and this morning I went ahead and I put 1 and 35 on the counter, and number 9 was the winner. I went ahead and I drew I hit random deal, and number 9, Jim Case, is the winner. Congratulations, Jim. Jim Case. So I will be emailing Jim, and he is going to be the winner of the screenshot. We'll have another contest starting here in about a week or two. Okay. So make sure you listen Monday through Sunday, and we'll tell you how you can win, okay? So it's fun to do that. I've given away a ton of stuff already this year. Kind of crazy. Oh, falling rock. All right, so Garrett, do you know Jim? I don't know Jim. I don't know who that is. So I haven't even looked his information up yet. Let me see if I can. I got his email right here. Let me see. Contest entries. Jim Case III. Oh, he's a friend of Brad Tingley's. Brad Tingley said, "If I don't do this, I'm not a true hunter." Now, Jim, you should thank Brad. See, there's his entry. All you got to do is just send me. Jenny said there's a spike chasing 5 does in the backyard right now. All you got to do is just take a screenshot like that and email it to me when we do a contest. Is that not easy? Good morning, Kent. Kent, the I don't know my deer range user. I'm just teasing. Kent's my buddy. If you're ever down in Missouri and you want some really good barbecue, go over to 3 Ribs Hack Shack. That's the name of his restaurant. Is that it? 3 Ribs Hack Shack, Kent? Is that the name of it, you and Lynette? They got good barbecue, man. Their brisket and their pulled pork's really, really good. Down there on the other side of Kansas City. Good folks down there. That's my little buddy. That's Ryan's dad from the TV show. That should be the name of it. 3 Ribs Hack Shack.
I love that.
That's a great name.
Yeah.
I should sell that name. 3 Ribs Hack Shack is the property of Outdoors Dan, Outdoors Traditions TV, LLC. Any use without prior consent will be gone after. There, I put a disclaimer out.
Will be gone after. Will be gone after.
Yeah, there you go. All right, so I got through all the shotgun stuff. Everybody's out there. They said it's cold, it's windy, but the deer are moving. There you go. Yeah, let's see. Oh, now, I had somebody ask me about the late season. Resident Antlers Deer by County in the Dropbox session. New this year is an excess tag January antlerless season. Any county with unsold county-specific antlerless licenses on January 11th is eligible for this season. This is an opportunity to harvest late season deer, but this new season is limited method of take. Only center file rifle. You are wound up this morning. I am. It's that Highland Grog coffee, man. That pure whitetail coffee. I love it. Are limited. Only center file rifles from a 223 to a 500 caliber may be used. Counties that typically have unsold licenses at the end of the season in the past, where those were higher quotas in the southern and northeastern parts of the state. They also have a population management January. Jerry, what are you doing, Jerry? Do you like Seinfeld? Seinfeld was kind of hit.
It didn't hit me as much as others.
Yeah, Newman was funny. The mailman
It was. It just was more of that slapstick.
Kramer.
Yeah, Kramer kind of, like.
I could. It was. They whined a lot.
After several episodes, I
got tired of the whining.
Yeah.
Yeah. Really, Elaine? Really?
I mean, I like Seinfeld.
Why isn't that butt coming in, Kramer? Yeah.
I like the opening, and then just.
Yeah, the openings was fun, and the little rejoinders.
Yeah.
I like that. Yeah, but it kind of got whiny. They also have a population management January antlerless season to manage the herd in localized areas. This season will be available in Alameda, Appanoose, Decatur, Monroe, Wayne, Winneshiek. If the county has more than 100 antlerless tag available on December 19th, although this season is only available in those 6 counties, it allows all legal methods to take in addition to the 223s and the 500 center fire rifles. So how about that? That's exciting. Go have fun. Man, is it 6:16 already?
It really is.
Wow, that's crazy.
It's 8:16, but
8:16? Well, this says 6:16.
I know you've been calling it.
It says 6:16.
2 hours.
Right there. What's that say, folks? 6:16. Andrew.
Well, you got 16 right.
I'm just reading the clock.
I'm just saying.
Yeah. I was gonna say I've only been on 16 minutes. It feels like it's an hour and a half.
Well, wouldn't that be something? Usually it's the other way. We can't buy enough time.
Oh, Jenny says the huge buck is out there now. Great, and I'm missing it. I know what Raven's doing. He's sitting right there at the window, fixated, man. He loves watching them deer.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah, he does. That's awesome. Congratulations to Johnny Hughes. Johnny shot him a nice buck. Congratulations, Johnny. I appreciate that. One of my Facebook buddies. All right. Let's see. Let's tell you what. Let me stay on track. I'll be right back. When we come back, we got. I'm gonna do a little early trivia, and then we got Smoking Joe, and I got fishing reports to do yet. Yeah, believe it or not, I have fishing reports. As cold as it is. We'll be right back on 1350 ESPN.
You were hunting, and a deer tick just crawled onto your leg and is burying its head into your flesh. You can't feel the bite, and you may or may not find the tick. In the coming weeks, you may or may not notice a red ring around the bite. Shortly thereafter, you may or may not get really sick. Your doctor may or may not test you for Lyme disease. The test may or may not detect it, meaning you may or may not get the medication needed. If untreated or not treated on time, you could have a lifetime of complications. Don't take that chance. Get Elimitic clothing from Gamehide. Elimitic features Insect Shield, a repellent that is fused to the fabric fibers. Ticks hate it. Elimitic clothing will retain its effectiveness for the life of the garment and needs no special care. The treatment is odorless and invisible. Wearing Elimitic can help protect you from ticks, chiggers, and other biting insects, and is featured in a complete line of quality Gamehide hunting clothing. To learn more, visit Gamehide.com.
That big buck has eluded you for seasons.
Morning, John.
Just can't figure him out. Have you heard of Pure Whitetail? Pure Whitetail can help you see more deer.
What was that? 3 Ribs Hack Shack?
Pure Whitetail has some of the best deer scents you can rely on to work scrape lines or build mock scrapes that will help you see more deer. Pure Whitetail's natural and synthetic products are developed straight off their farm. Scents like Bedded Up, Fixation, and Power Shot, to name a few. Scents are available in powder and liquid form to last longer on
They've
any
given away
scrapes.
5 earrings.
Try the White Lightning Estrus scent. It's a proven scent that bucks can't resist.
So I've sent you
Pure
all of
Whitetail is more than scents. It's a community of hunters that are family. Just go to purewhitetail.com and check out all they have to offer. Scents, hunting gear, seed, grilling sauces, coffee, apparel, field staff opportunities, and family. Want to be more successful in the field? Go to purewhitetail.com or look them up on Facebook. If you love to hunt, join the Pure Whitetail family today.
When
go big game hunting, do you go the extra step and try to stay undetected and lethal? Well, Lethal Products can help you do that every trip. It starts by washing your clothes with the Lethal Products scent-free detergents, providing a layer of protection to avoid their noses. The next step is taking a scent-free shower using Lethal shampoo and body wash and deodorant. Then spraying down when you get to your hunting area with Lethal Products field and dirt cover sprays. If you do this system, your encounters will go way up while hunting big game.
You wait all year for the burr months to get here, and it's gone like that. September, October, November, boom, gone. Isn't that crazy? As much as I love turkey hunting, I love the burr months, man. And it's just going to drag. It's going to take forever to get... Morning, Roger. How's up everything in New York? It's going to take forever to get back to the burr months again.
Hey guys, Jackie Bushman.
I'm just hoping we have a good turkey season.
Food plot seed and deer feed,
and then we can start fishing.
Backwoods Attractions product line has you covered. From their food plot blends like Trophy Acre, Lazy Acre, Clover Deluxe, and the popular Dixie 6, to their attractants like Game Changer, Sweet Stuff, and Buck Robber. The best way to put it is, if you're not using Backwoods Attraction products,
I'm starting to get some decent turkey pictures on my reveals.
Backwoods Attraction has the feed
Look at
and seed.
Look at that Tom. See that Tom?
So do yourself a favor.
Got a nice old rope on him.
Your local co-op or farm supply store and ask for
That's a stud Tom.
Set yourself up for a successful fall.
Heading on your next adventure and looking for some snacks to take? Why not pack a snack that tastes great, gives you protein, and is easy to pack? Have you heard of Soldier Boy beef jerky?
It'll be nice
Soldier
next
Boy
year.
Jerky is slow smoked in small batches to ensure generous, tender morsels that taste outstanding. Soldier Boy beef jerky offers the following flavors: sweet heat, original, maple, or pepper flavors that will satisfy you all day in the field. Soldier Boy beef jerky is veteran-owned and proud supporters of the Canines for Warrior Foundation. They also donate to troops that are deployed serving our country. So next time you're looking for snacks from home or on your next outdoor adventure, please remember to reach for some Soldier Boy beef jerky, available at Sportsman's Warehouse. Soldier Boy beef jerky, outstanding taste that keeps you satisfied in the field. For more information, please check us out online at www.sbjerky.com.
You're listening to the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan on 1350.
Hi, Dave Jones.
Just like yesterday.
There you go, David. All right, welcome back to the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan on 1350 ESPN. Hope everyone's having a good Saturday morning on this fine December 3rd. Start of shotgun season in Iowa. Hope everyone's being safe and having fun out there. Let's see. We got a couple things to give away. I'll tell you what, I'm going to give away. I got a brand new holiday pack from our friends at Lotta Pop Popcorn. I went over and saw Arlie yesterday. Look at these gift boxes. Is that not cool? Huh? And look what's inside. Andrew, you can't have any. Woo, look at that. Look at that. 3 big old bags of Lotta Pop Iowa grown popcorn. So I'll tell you what, we're going to give one of them away today. So before I do the fishing report, let me see if I can get this tucked back in without tearing the box, because that's going to make a nice holiday present. I'd be happy to get that for Christmas. I love my Lotta Pop. Raven loves Lotta Pop popcorn. You talk that dog. When I go to Lotta Pop, I don't know who's happier, me or the dog. So I tell you what, I thought we'd do a little fun thing here. Can you tell me what a Native American name, since it was Native American month last month? I actually looked this up too. Tell me give me a name, a Native American name for Bigfoot. If you know the name, a Native American name for Bigfoot, give Andrew a call, 244-1350, 244-1350. Now, the one's obvious, but I actually went and did some in-depth studies, and I actually got several Native American names. Every tribe had a different name. Did you know that? I didn't know that until I started doing some research. Anyway, give Andrew a call and we'll get you some. We'll get you that fine gift box from Lotta Pop Popcorn. You watching the phones? Mm-hmm. Okay, where am I at here? Okay, I already talked about that. Let me do the fishing reports. Here we go. I'm back on track. All right, that one's gone over there. Oh, Blackhawk Lake. Lake is covered with skim ice. The only fishing at 244-1350, Steve. 244-1350. Give me a name, a Native American name for Bigfoot. What's the other name you always hear about for a Bigfoot? It's easy. Yes, trust me. It starts with an S. Yeah.
You can't do that.
Well, I didn't give it away. I just said it starts with an S. I'm making it easy for people. It's popcorn, man.
It's wonderful popcorn.
Iowa grown popcorn. Iowa grown popcorn. Blackhawk Lake, the only fishing activity has been at the fish house in Town Bay. Crappie are fair, 8 to 11 inches. Try from the fish house in Town Bay to get the fish. Storm Lake, crappie and the bluegill you're finding them, but it's you're going to have to do some sorting, they said. Ada, Hayden Heritage Park, rainbow trout bite is good. Des Moines River, the walleye are fair. Try slowly retrieving jigs tipped with twister tails, paddle tails, or live baits. Find areas of slow current with depths greater than 3 feet. You're going to find some walleye. Lake Patoka, rainbow trout has been fair. 1 8-ounce or smaller twister tails, jigs, or live bait under a float. Once ice cover is safe for ice fishing, jigging spoons tipped with wax worms or minnows are producing some fish. Rainbow trout. Nate. Let's go see what Nate's up to.
Sir?
What's up, Nate?
Not much. How about yourself?
Oh, I'm sitting here just talking with the folks, having a good time.
I'm listening.
Yeah.
We're having a good time.
Are you up on your Bigfoot lore?
I sort of am. I grew up in a multiracial household with a Native American stepfather.
Uh-huh.
And another name for Bigfoot is Sasquatch.
That is true. Hey, listen, I'm a percentage of Native American in my family line, and I think that's why I what's that look for? That's the God's truth, man. I got either Cherokee or Sioux. I don't know what it is, but it's like a 1/16. It's a real small part. It's not like I'm entitled to anything. But that's why I love hunting with a bow and arrow so much.
Yeah.
All right, Nate, we got you, man. We'll call you after the show. You got yourself a big old Lotta Pop gift box, buddy.
Well, thank you.
Hey, are you gonna listen? Are you gonna listen to that new show?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. Now, do you like that stuff? Ghosts, UFOs, Bigfoot stuff?
I'm not gonna. I have an open mind.
Hey,
I'll put it like that.
Let me ask you a question. Have you seen that UFO footage that the government released from the Navy fighters, the jet fighters?
I have, yeah, and it is kind of shocking.
Yeah,
I've called in more than once. I'm retired military, so when it comes to the military, I pay attention to stuff like that. Yeah, it's pretty interesting.
I mean, that's not fake.
It's not. It's very, 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 very.
Perplexing.
I don't know. Mind blowing would be a good way to put it that way.
I always looked at it this way. I was never arrogant enough to think that we were the only thing God made. I think there's other civilizations out there, but
be something.
Yeah, when we have this guy on from MUFON, and I think he's on February 1st. If you were prior military, you're going to want to listen to that show because he's a model maker for the Navy. He helps design and make all these models for submarine.
Oh, wow.
And he was telling me some stuff that blew my mind.
Wow. Yeah, I'm totally going to tune in for sure.
Yeah, that's a show you definitely want to get. So, Nate, thank you, buddy. We appreciate you.
Yeah, thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
Have a good weekend.
Hey, you stay warm and safe out there.
Will do, sir.
Thank you, buddy.
You bet.
Sir. Did you hear that, sir? Boy, it's nice somebody giving me some respect once in a while.
Well, you got to hit up Larry Mack.
Yeah, Larry doesn't give me any respect. He just tells me to shut up.
No respect.
No respect. That's the one to find a meatball. Terra Lake, the rainbow trout's on fire. Atumwa Park Pond South, trout pond, skim ice is forming. Fishing from shore will be difficult. Trout were recently stocked there. You need a valid fishing license to pay the trout fee or possess trout. Rathbun Reservoir, current lake level is 905. Walleye, they have no report. Starting January 1st on Rathbun, you need to pay attention to this. There will be a 15-inch minimum length limit on walleye. Any walleye measuring less than 15 inches must be immediately released unharmed. So that's a new deal. That did get passed. So there you go. All right. Let me take another quick break. When we come back, Smokin' Joe Smeltzer is going to be on right here on 1350 ESPN.
Hey America, when you barbecue, cookies is the one. Lots of flavor, lots of goodness.
That's fun.
Thick and rich, lots of fun. Hey America, when you barbecue, try Cookies barbecue sauce for a treat. Cookies barbecue sauce is the barbecue sauce America loves to eat.
Hey, how come they can't do the camouflage on the carbon?
Hey everybody,
It just won't adhere?
Let me ask you a quick question. Are you a hunter? If you are, there's a group
Okay,
that
so
I
there's
would
not. It's not going to be any
That's
camo at
Hunting
all.
Works for Iowa. Hunting Works for Iowa is a statewide organization that is focused on
Okay. Well, no, I had somebody asked me and I didn't know the answer, so I thought I'd
Did
call
you know
you.
hunting in Iowa annually brings in huge economic resources to our state?
Okay.
Hunters
All
buy
right.
tags
Sorry,
and
I just
permits
thought
every
I'd
year
ask
so
you.
they can hunt here.
I won't. I'll tell them. I'll tell them
Retail
Tuesday.
stores, gas stations, convenience stores, outfitters, and guides all over the state of Iowa. That leads to hundreds of millions of dollars in state taxes and retail sales that help keep Iowa moving forward. Anti-hunting groups are working hard every year to limit.
Well,
your
I don't know about you, but I like the brown. My bows. I'm going to probably get that from that or the tan from now on. I love them. That's a great color.
Works for Iowa, or if you're interested in becoming a
I mean, don't
partner,
you?
please go check out their website at
Yeah.
huntingworksforiowa.com.
Well, that's what my cure was. I like that bow
Dave
too.
from JLM Shooter Supply in Urbandale.
Yeah, that.
We are a full-service gun shop that specializes in helping
I
you
got you.
find the right firearm for your needs. We carry new and used firearms for all shooting disciplines.
Yeah,
from
well, that's what
self-defense
you
to
got.
shooting enthusiasts, as well as
Yeah.
folks who like to hunt. We
Yeah.
have
Where's
recently
you at
expanded our
yesterday?
store to better serve your needs. We still accept
Where was
trades
you
on
at
all
yesterday?
types of guns. We'll also look at any firearm you might wish to sell or put on
Just
consignment.
okay.
JLM
No, I
Shooter
didn't hear
Supply
from you.
carries
I
firearms
figured
to
I'd give
any
you a
budget,
break.
and we can even special order items for those who
I
like
didn't
to
call
add
him Bucky
higher end
yesterday.
guns to their collection. JLM also has a full-time
Yeah.
gunsmith on board.
Yeah.
who can help with all your gun-related needs. So from ammo and hearing protection,
I got
gun
you.
cleaning
How'd the
kits,
cabin
holsters,
thing go?
and sights, we handle it all at JLM Shooter Supply in Urbandale. Please stop by and see us at 6931 Douglas Avenue in Urbandale, or call us at 515-331-1577.
So.
That's 515.
All right. Hey, I'll call Buggy later. Randy's bringing us back. Thanks,
In the
Larry.
mood for a great family treat or a special gift idea? Hop on over to the Lotta Pop store, located at 647 South Ankeny Boulevard in Ankeny. That's where you'll find over 30 fresh flavors of the most delicious Iowa-grown popcorn in the central Iowa area. You'll love the fresh pop flavors like caramel, caramel apple, kettle corn, jalapeno cheddar, cheddar cheese, birthday cake, or patriotic mix.
Morning, Richard. How are you, buddy?
You'll find something for everyone at Lotta Pop in Ankeny. Marley and his crew can help you pick out the perfect variety pack, tin or gift package. Lotta Pop has everything you'll need, from ready-to-eat popcorn to all the fixings to make great popcorn at any event. Everyone loves popcorn, especially when it's from Lotta Pop. It's the same great popcorn you'll find at the Iowa State Games, locally grown and popped to perfection. Lotta Pop can help with any special occasion, corporate events, and special fundraising for your school. For more information, contact Lotta Pop at 515-262-3243 or go online at lottapop.com. Lotta Pop, great tasting popcorn from Iowa since 1969.
Tacticam has launched the best-in-class cellular trail camera, the #1 selling action camera in the industry. The new Reveal by Tacticam will change the way you scout forever. Not only is it one of the easiest to set up, but the most affordable cellular camera on the market. As you know, you educate your game and leave your scent when checking cameras in the field. With Reveal, those issues are gone. You can receive pictures in almost real time right to your app without going into the field. The Reveal offers half-second trigger speeds, detects game from up to 96 feet away in 4G and LTE wireless modules. Verizon and AT&T plans available. 24-inch LCD screen, adjustable night illumination, and data plans starting as low as $5 a month. The Reveal's world-class app allows you to set up your camera, add cameras, view and organize pictures, and much more. Again, plans starting as low as $5 a month. The new Reveal by Tacticam saves time, gas, and most importantly, helps you stop educating your game. RevealCellCam.com for more info.
If you're into cooking wild game or grilling, you probably love to transform your wild game into delicious meals or great tasting snacks. High Mountain Seasonings has everything you need to help you make some of the best tasting sausage, snack sticks, or jerky around. High Mountain Seasonings offers simple, easy-to-use kits that are used at home, including 3 new low-sodium blends that will produce wild game snacks your family will love. High Mountain Seasonings makes grilling steaks or smoking your favorite meats taste even better with their specialty spices, marinades, and rubs for deer, elk, or your favorite steaks. High Mountain has also just introduced taco and fajita blends that are spicing up kitchens and grills all across the country. Look for High Mountain Seasonings at Sportsman's Warehouse or at your favorite grilling retailer.
Really? Wow.
I get a keeper out of that myself.
You got 2 keepers.
High Mountain Seasonings
You could keep 2 of those guys.
to make your game
then I
or
can do
favorite
some
grilling
trading of
meats
my own
taste
elsewhere.
great.
Uh-huh.
This is the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan on Des Moines Sports Leader, 1350 ESPN.
All right, welcome back to the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan. Had to think what show I was doing there for a minute. Got too many shows I'm doing every week now. Let's go see what A Goodly Deal is doing over at the Rock. How you doing there, A Goodly Deal?
I'm doing good there, sir. How you doing?
You like that name, A Goodly Deal?
A goodly deal.
A Goodly.
It has a nice ring to it.
Yeah. Hi, I'm your new salesman, A Goodly Deal.
At the Rock.
At the Rock.
You gotta put at the Rock.
Yeah, at the Rock. Yeah.
With palm trees, right?
Yeah. Hey, I got a question for you on my ZR2.
Nope.
What? my speed. You know how it's got the speedometer, and then underneath the and then underneath the speedometer graph on the heads-up display, underneath that it tells you what the posted speed limit is.
Yep.
It's not working. What would cause that to quit working?
So you probably ran out of Google Maps. Is what you probably ran out of, because that's affiliated with Google Maps.
Oh, okay. Now that you said that, so in order to use that, I have to renew with Google Maps.
Correct. Yeah, because they're linked together is what they are. So.
Well, I'm not going to do it, man. That's rude.
Well, you should just be driving the speed limit anyways.
Absolutely.
How dare you look at the signs?
I don't even know what you need it for.
Well, I'm sitting there going through all the buttons and settings and stuff, going, okay, now I got that on, or what it's not. And then I did look over on my Google Maps. Now I'm still able to use Google Maps through my phone, though, right?
Right. Yeah. So then you'll be. Do you have an iPhone or an Android?
I have an iPhone.
Then you use Apple CarPlay, and it's wireless now.
Yeah.
You don't listen to any of this stuff that we tell you, do you?
But that's fine. But see, I've got OnStar too. So like OnStar, like if I'm going to a place I've never been, I can call OnStar and say, hey, would you download me a map to this place?
Right. Yep.
And
you can just use your phone.
And then do what? Or I could just go use my CarPlay.
Yep.
So it's just they wear you out on some of this stuff, Joe. You know.
That's the point. They just like to keep you busy and keep you safe.
Well, no, they just they try to nickel it. Yeah, I mean, it's not you guys doing it, it's Google.
Yeah, it is Google, that's right. Blame it on Google.
Yeah, I am blaming it on Google. You know, hey, if I don't renew that means I don't have to worry about that Google Assistant chiming in every once in a while either.
That's correct.
Oh, that's worth not doing it. I like that. Okay. Now I can take the speed limit thing off of my dashboard though, right? Where it doesn't show up? Joe?
On the heads-up display or on the dash?
On the heads-up display. I can take that off, right?
Yeah, you can change it on the heads-up display. So over by the steering wheel, there's 3 buttons.
Yeah.
That are on the dash. That's where you can adjust it and change it and all that stuff.
Okay. Well, there you go. There you go. Now I'll just put my road leveler thing on there.
Yes. Yep.
That way, when I'm off-roading, I know my
3 or 4 pages that you can look at in the info page there.
Yeah. Okay, I got it. I'm excited.
Bougie Dan over here this morning.
Pardon me?
I said you're getting bougie on everybody this morning.
Newsy?
Bougie. Like fancy.
Like what?
You're getting fancy.
No, I'm not. I'm just going through my systems. Yeah. Still my favorite truck.
Well, is your tire okay today?
I haven't looked.
You haven't looked okay.
Yeah. Well,
We'll just keep an eye on it and let me know on that too.
Yeah, I will. What's going on at the Rock today? Besides giving everybody like $6,000 in rebates.
It's close on some of them.
Yeah.
Not the ZR2s, so don't worry about that.
No, I already cried over that.
Yeah, I know. Well,
Yeah.
you continue some days, so.
Yeah, that's all right.
No, but we've actually got quite a few trucks. We got 30 to 40 trucks in a lot. That's the most we've had in a long time. So it's been a decent week of inventory showing up. We've got a couple Tahoes that have showed up, and those are usually like 8 months to 12 months out roughly. It kind of depends on the trim package that you're getting. So it's been a decent week. So I have some good inventory to kind of work with if you're looking to do something by the end of the year, especially with tax season and everything come up here soon.
Yep.
So the inventory is good, and there's a couple rebates out there. The Costco is still out there. Military, as you talk about quite a bit, is still out there.
That's over $1,500 right there.
Yeah. The Costco, and if you're not a member, we can get you signed up, and so you can take advantage of that right away too, which is nice. So before, you typically would have to be a member, but since the new store in Ankeny is around, we can get you the 1,000 right away. So, and that's on majority of every vehicle out there. But then, like I said, you got the military. There's educator discounts, so there's some good incentives going on at the end of the month for end the year off on a good note. So.
Well, that's exciting. What a great Christmas gift to get a new truck.
That's right. We even got some red ones. We can put bows on it for if you're getting something for a family member. We can make it all exciting for everybody.
You know what my lovely wife said the other day? She goes, "I miss your red truck. That red truck was my favorite."
Oh, she was going to allow you to get a new one again.
No. She already told me if I get another truck before 4 or 5 years, she'll be living at her dad's place in Minnesota.
Oh, we don't want that.
No. Yeah. I've been threatened.
Oh, you better take it seriously then.
Well, I bought a 100,000-mile warranty on this one, so I got to at least keep it to get my warranty money out of it.
Yeah, I mean, you can always transfer and you'll get that money back. So, but I mean, I didn't tell you that.
No, she's listening, Joe. You don't want to get any hate mail, man.
I know.
Yeah.
No scam mail.
Yeah. You got to deal with her on her lease here pretty soon. I'd stay in her good graces.
I'll do it.
Yeah. All right, buddy. Well, I'll hopefully. Are you off Monday?
Yes, I'll be off Monday, but then back for the rest of the week.
Okay. Well, hopefully I'll see you next week before I leave for my trip.
I will be around.
All right. Thanks, bud. Tell everybody where they can find you.
Have a great day.
Tell everybody where they can find you.
1101 Southeast or Labor at the Rock, and I'll be here till 6.
All right. There you go. Thanks, Joey.
Yeah.
Smoking Joe Smelter, one fine feller right there. Good morning, Richard. Good morning, Tony. Good morning, Brian. Good to see y'all. Good to see you. 842 and some change. All right, I've got one more. I've got a pair of diamond earrings. If you haven't won anything in the last 30 days, if you can give, Sasquatch is taken. If you can give me another name for Bigfoot that is Native American, I will give you those pair of diamonds. That's hard. That's actually hard, but there are several, and you could always Google it if you want. So, let's not do that. I'll save that for the new show. I'll save that trivia. I will tell you if you're interested. Listen to this. The Chickasaw Native Americans called it Lofa, L-O-F-A. The Cheyenne called it Maximesha, and the Choctaw called it Champe, S-H-A-M-P-E. Isn't that fascinating? That all the tribes had a name for that. So how do they, were they all seeing them? Something's up, right? I'm telling you, kind of crazy. I'm learning a bunch of stuff on this stuff. Thank you, Brian. All right, we'll give away a pair of diamond earrings when we come back. Let me think about a question while we're doing that, and we'll take your calls when we come back on 1350 ESPN.
If bow hunting or archery is your passion, get to Archery Field and Sports.
I'm not signing up for Google Maps, man.
Archery Field and Sports.
That's a couple $100 I don't need to spend.
For generations, they have the experience to help you with your.
Well, it is on your phone.
Help you reach your goals.
I tell you, it's like all the. I mean, everybody's. That's why I'm not charging on the app. I don't want to. I'm not wearing people out. I went over to Sling, and now since I got Sling, now I got Hulu, and Jenny likes watching something on there, and then there's Prime because if you want to watch Thursday football, you got to have Prime now.
Archery
Well,
Field
for a
and
couple
Sports
games.
has
Yeah.
links and
Well, it's every
personal training
Thursday.
sessions available
I know,
for
but
you
they have
to
also
train
it
for the
on.
upcoming
They only do
seasons. That'll help
exclusively
you build your
Prime for
tags.
2 of the games.
Archery
Oh, really?
Field and
But they also
Sports
stream
at
on
East
Amazon Network.
56th Street.
Well, I didn't know that, so I can get rid of Prime.
Tuesday through Sunday with leagues
Well,
during the
unless
week.
you want,
For
like,
more
there's 2
information,
games
go to
where, or a couple games where you
archeryfield.com
can't,
or
and it's only on Prime.
265-6500.
As we
It
head to
just
the
wears
field
you
this
out.
hunting season, you
It
need
may
to
be
remember
different
to work
next
up your
year.
pet's
They may
activity
change
level
that up
slowly.
completely.
Don't take them out on
Well,
open
you know they
days,
got
expect
like
them to
$6
perform
billion
without having
to air
previous
those.
Remember
You know.
to have a proper first aid kit for your pet when you go into the field. That should include bandage materials, gauze, antibiotic
it's
ointment, and
ridiculous.
items that could be used as a splint if needed. Plus a muzzle. Even friendly dogs will bite if they're in pain. Please make sure your pet is
I got a lot of
correct on
pop
all
popcorn. That's all I care about.
Your pet should also have a good physical
That's
exam
good
to make
stuff,
sure
Maynard.
she is healthy enough to go hunting. Always provide your pet with protection from the elements, and this includes a high-quality pet carrier for the trips, a Blaze Orange
What?
hunting vest, which makes
How did
sure
I give the ones away last week?
from the bush as he or she
What
runs
did I-
free.
was
Be
it
careful
trivia?
and have fun.
Yeah.
Remember, this is what most of our dogs were born to
What
do.
was I?
This
I don't
message
even
has
remember
been
what I
brought to
asked.
you by Dr. Steve from Westfield Veterinary Hospital. For questions about keeping your pet healthy, contact Dr. Steve by phone at 515-986-5-PET. Westfield
I know what
Veterinary
I'll ask.
Hospital for the life of your pet.
You're heading out on your morning hunt well before sunrise, so you can stay undetected
Is this
from
the
that
last
giant
big break?
you're chasing all
We
season.
got one more.
Wouldn't it be
Last big
nice to
break.
know exactly
So
where
I'm-
your
I'm
stand
ahead of
or blind
schedule.
location is without letting
Now, how did I get
know
behind
where you're
last
at
hour
while
and
you
ahead of
hunt?
schedule this hour?
Have you ever heard of Onyx? Onyx is
Larry
one of the
Mack?
most important
Well,
pieces
that's
of hunting
it's
gear
worth it to have Larry Mack on.
always
I'm
have
not
with
saying
you.
it's not worth it.
The
That
Onyx
was-
Hunt app allows you not only to get from your
That's
truck
what
to your hunting spots, it also allows you to mark and save your parking
Outdoor
spots,
Call Radio.
scrapes, food plots, rub lines, or some possible
A
next
Bigfoot
stand
question?
locations.
All right.
The Onyx Hunt app is also a great way to see your property and know where you stand.
All right.
Onyx is a
Bigfoot
mobile
question for
app that
Diamond
you can
Earrings.
take anywhere.
Well, I
It's
was going to
recognized
change
by
it up. Who is it?
reporters all around the
Can I
country
get your
as
name
a
here quick?
valuable hunting tool.
Aaron?
So, if you want to always know
All
where
right,
you are
Aaron, can I
and
get
have
your
the
last name?
ability to save information that will help you be a better
Harbison?
hunter, go download the Onyx Hunt app at your app store today.
At
Say
American
that last
Family
part
Life Insurance, we know that protecting your family's financial future is a priority, and
Gotcha.
life insurance
And
is
can
an
I get
easy
your
way
number
to help
just in
make that
case?
happen. You'll feel good knowing you've taken steps to protect what matters most if you were to pass away. Plus, life insurance is often more affordable than you think. Let's talk about options that fit you. Contact Darren Islander, agent at 515-964-7575 today.
American Family
Can't do the Bigfoot question because I already gave him the
American
answer.
Family Life Insurance Company,
Yeah.
6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
And he's watching on
You're listening
Facebook
to the
Live.
Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan
Ugh.
on 1350 ESPN.
All right, welcome back to the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan. This hour is brought to you by the fine folks at Herman's Fine Jewelers. They've been helping people for over 36 years. Morning, Tom. Out there at 2900 University in West Des Moines, Donnie and Frank, they take good care of you. Whether it's custom jewelry, whether it's jewelry repair, whether if you got stuff laying around that you just don't wear anymore, and you need some money for something. Say you want to go on a trip, or you want to go get you a new shotgun or new rod and reel, whatever. Take your stuff over to Herman's Fine Jewelers, and they will give you more money for your treasure than most people because they've been around helping the community for so long. Super nice people. That's where I go to get all my stuff when I want to make an impression, and I suggest you do the same. 222-2600 is the number to call. That's Herman's Fine Jewelers. Let's go over to the phones and talk to Aaron and see what he's up to. Morning, Aaron.
Morning. How you doing?
I'm good. Aaron, you can't do the Bigfoot thing because I already said that. I already gave the answers out on Facebook Live.
I wasn't on Facebook Live.
Well, I didn't say you were, but I can't. If I do it for you, somebody's going to get mad at me. See?
Rat.
Yeah, I got to keep it fair, man. What was your answer anyway?
Yahweh?
Well, is that? I don't think that's Native American, is it?
Yes, it is.
Is it Yahweh?
Yep.
I thought that was like Canadian.
No, that's Native American.
What tribe?
I believe Cherokee.
Really?
Yep.
All right, I'm writing that down, Aaron. Thank you for help. All right, I'm gonna give you a shot, okay?
All right.
Since you were giving me the Yahweh thing. All right. I thought you were deer hunting.
I was. I come into town for pancakes. Our local fire department gives a free pancake breakfast every year.
Yeah, let's see. Deer hunting, pancakes. I go with the pancakes. All right. What? Here. This was the trivia question I was going to answer because I had to switch it up. What state did I get my biggest turkey in?
I'd say that would be Florida.
It is not Florida, but I did get a turkey in Florida, so that you were almost right.
All right.
Yeah. Go enjoy those pancakes, buddy.
Will do. Talk to you later.
Thank you, buddy.
Yep.
There goes Aaron. 244-1350. 244-1350. What state did I get my biggest turkey in? If you know the answer to that, you call me right now. Oh, and I'll give you a hint. It's not Florida. Let's see. Well, Aaron, Aaron. I like Aaron. Aaron's always got something good to say. Let's see. We got the big dinner next Wednesday. It's Central Standard Restaurant. You want to come and join us? We still got room. We got some VIP stuff. You get a brand new spanking limited edition outdoor call radio hat, and you got a chance to win some swag, and dinner's on us. So we got a whole bunch of, it's going to be like a buffet. I think it's going to be like a buffet, but we got a bunch of stuff for you to feast on and have some fun and see what we're going to be giving away. We're going to be doing the show live, so you can come over and say hi on the air.
Can I get your name?
So we'll be there from 5 to 6 on the air doing the Wednesday drive. And in between that, we'll be visiting with everybody. So it's our celebration because Andrew doesn't want to call it an anniversary thing.
255.
So
Can I get your last name again?
It's almost our anniversary, but not quite our anniversary. Let's see. While Andrew's lining up the phone calls, we're getting people calling in. Hey, if you want to get a discount on Onyx Maps, I use that tool all the time. I can get you 20% off renewal. If you go to onyxmaps.com, www.onyxmaps.com/hunt, just put in OCR20. That's the code, OCR20, and that'll get you 20% off. Let's go see what Tony is up to this morning. Good morning, Tony. What's up?
Is it Nebraska?
It's not Nebraska. That's a good guess. Thank you, Tony. Did we lose him? Yeah.
He just kind of.
Yeah. Well, Nebraska wasn't it was, but I shot a bigger one. So
That was a good guess, though. I mean, he's onto it.
yeah. Let's go see what Jeff is up to. Good morning, Jeff.
Good morning.
How are you this morning?
Not too shabby.
Where did I shoot my biggest turkey at?
My guess is Kansas.
That's a good guess there, Jeff. Congratulations.
Thank you.
That actually beat the last one I got. Actually beat my Nebraska bird. So yeah, you had a good shot of saying Iowa, Nebraska, or Kansas because I usually frequent those three states pretty good.
Yep, Kansas was my first choice.
Yeah, there you go. All right, we will call you after the show.
Sounds great. Thank you much.
Thank you, buddy. I appreciate you.
You bet.
Yeah, I think Tony was going back a couple years because.
Yeah,
that's all right. Tony, man, he's on it. He listens to the show all the time. So,
good guy.
He is a good guy. We love Tony. So, let's see. Am I caught up? I think I'm all caught up.
I mean,
I'm all caught up.
We're talking until you're out of here.
Are we really?
Yeah.
No more breaks?
No more breaks.
All right. Well, let's see. What did Larry just send me? He sent me a TikTok. I can't. Larry Mack! What are you doing, Larry Mack? Dr. Obi-Wan Kenobi Yagi is located at 907 North Ankeny Boulevard in Ankeny, Iowa. Before I do that, I've got Roost and Peace turkey calls coming. So probably here in January, 1st of February at the latest, we're going to have some really nice Pennsylvania hardwood handmade turkey calls to be given away. And I'm telling you, if you like turkey calls, you're going to love these things. And I think Todd's sending me some box calls too. But definitely going to be running. You're going to wait till you hear them. I mean, the sounds that these things make is absolutely amazing. Roost in Peace. Rupert's Roost in Peace turkey calls. So I'll have a link on my website for you to go check them out. But awesome. Dr. Obi-Wan Kenobi Yagi, you can call him at 964-1490, 964-1490. You can check him out at AnkenySmiles.com. You can go to 907 North Ankeny Boulevard in Ankeny, Iowa. That's where they're located. But if you have a problem with a cavity, you have a problem with a root canal, your crown you lose a crown, you just need a cleaning, any kind of general dentistry stuff, I would encourage you to go see Dr. Scott Obi-Wan Kenobi Yagi or Dr. Brandt, Dr. Williams, Dr. Stewart. All of those fine folks take care of great people every day at Advanced Family Dentistry in Ankeny, Iowa. I'm a big baby when it comes going to the dentist, and I haven't been really reluctant to go since I started going there because he uses the Force to calm me down. That's why I call him a Jedi. And they do a great job over there. Always be grateful for my wife to telling me to go there, because I tell you what, I struggled with going to the dentist before then. Now I kind of look forward to it. I know that sounds crazy, but you're in, you're out, and they don't hurt you. They're really good people over there. Good folks. And Dr. Stewart, that's my buddy Stewie's. Well, you're welcome, Jeff. That's my buddy's. Dr. Stewart is Matt Stewie's wife. And that's who went to Alberta, Canada with me. Matt's a good guy, good veteran. 8:55 and some change, Andrew. What are you looking forward to? Did we get any people wanting to go to the dinner Wednesday?
Not yet.
All right, we still have openings if you can make it. 5 o'clock on Wednesday. Come on out. Give Andrew a call. We'll put you on the RSVP list, or you could just show up. I mean, the only thing is we're going to have to cap it at 20 because that's what I told the cooks. So, if you want to come out, have some fun, share a cheeseburger, yeah, or a wrap.
Wrap?
Yeah. What we have, club sandwiches. Those loaded fries, man. Those loaded fries are awesome. Yeah. And Tawny said that the cheese curds are some of their favorite appetizers. The fried cheese curds. Yeah, that's good stuff, Maynard. I don't know. So I'm going to have a pair of diamond earrings to give away Wednesday night. And I got some hunting gear to give away. So we'll have some fun on Wednesday. Plus some good food and fellowship and food. Good stuff. All right. Well, thanks to everybody that texted in and talked about their pets. God bless our pets. I want to thank all of our partners that help us do the show. Arlie, thank you for the gift boxes at Lotta Pop Popcorn. We appreciate Arlie and everybody over there at Lotta Pop. And Andrew, thank you.
Appreciate it.
Good
Always
show.
fun. Man, I was like that.
Congratulations to Jim Case, who won the package. I already emailed Jim and told him he won. Probably deer hunting.
I would too.
Yeah. So.
Don't blame him.
God willing, we'll be back next week. Telling you, we'll hopefully have a deer report to tell you how first season went. Oh, wait a minute. Are we doing a best of next week? We're doing a best of.
Mm-hmm.
I've got to go. We're going to have a best of next Saturday. Wednesday we'll be live. Saturday will be a best of. So I'll see you in 2 weeks. Until then, if you need to get a hold of me, you know how to do it. Other than that, listen to the app, be good to one another, and we'll see you soon. Bye! Thanks, everybody. Have a good weekend. Stay safe out there.